Hello. Okay. 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 Hi. Hello. 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 Okay. Okay. I. I am. Okay. This is like a pre-debut, almost debut, a debut and a quarter. Um. Oh no. Okay. What? Oh, okay, okay. I didn't even know. I didn't know why it was doing that, but I think this would be enough. Yeah, this should be enough. Um, okay. Hello, 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 hello. Hello everybody. I am Meelou, the god of time and change, incarnate of a benevolent humanity. I keep saying benevolent. I'll do it again. Okay. Hi everybody. I'm Meelou, the god of time and change, incarnate of a benevolent humanity, servant of the all spirit. Okay, that was great. Thank you. It's so nice to meet you all. Sorry about my creaking. Sorry about my creaking chair. I'm a little bit nervous. This feels like so big. Like, oh my god, like a debut. Like, what? I can't even, like, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous, but there's some stuff I have to tell you. So I have to get through this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Okay, so I'm not a VTuber. I'm a YouTuber. I stream also sometimes. I aim to stream. I am a VTuber, but not a VTuber. Okay, wait, I'm a VTuber. Wait, I'm a YouTuber, not a VTuber. But I'm also a VTuber because I use an avatar, not my real face, my flesh. I don't know. Is that called a? Because it's not a 3D. Okay. I'll start again. I'll start again. Okay. Hi, I am Meelou, god of time and change, incarnate of a benevolent humanity, servant of the all spirit, and I am not a VTuber. I am a YouTuber. Applause. That is great. I use an avatar, so technically I'm a VTuber, but not culturally. I do not specifically cater to the anime watching community. I'm not a gamer. I don't really focus on like a thing that VTubers do, like stuff that VTubers are known for. I will get to that later on in the text. It is all here. But yeah, so I am technically a VTuber, but not culturally a VTuber. I'm a YouTuber. So I have an academic focus. I write, I read papers, scholarly articles, I draw, I world build. I am mostly an academic YouTuber, VTuber, person, thing, God, thing. Yeah. Are you happy to be here yet? Okay, okay, so I want to learn more about this world because lore wise I fell asleep in like the 1800s, and my memory of everything, like humanity as a whole, has degraded. But I am the servant of the All Spirit, so I have to serve the best interest of humanity. And to do that, I need to know what's going on. So I have to up my knowledge, and that's what I want to do on this here channel with you guys. Like we can learn together and benefit our communities together and stuff like that, which is what I want to do. In my intro, it's supposed to say, like, here to save your soul, but that's for like the intros. But this is like the pilot episode, so it doesn't say that yet. So later it will come and it will say that. Um, but now it doesn't. So I'm not familiar with this century at all. I know a couple things going. I am a very political person. So that's why I said I'm not a VTuber. I just have an avatar, which makes me technically a VTuber, but not really, right? I am very left leaning in my political bias, so I will never hide that. Um, so there's that. Yeah, there's that. And I feel like only by studying can I adequately benefit my community. And since that's what I want to do, I want to study on here, right? But there's stuff to make it more interesting. There's stuff to make it entertaining. I have a collaboration with my elder sister, Lucifera, the goddess of the moon, um, and I'm usually really entertaining with her, but here on my channel, I want to focus on my studies and stuff, and I invite you guys to share that with me. I'm Yoruba, uh, Yoruba, right? And I'm non-binary because I don't subscribe to mortal gender. It doesn't really apply to me. So that's kind of the gender profile that's most fitting for me. I use all pronouns, but have an immense respect for women, um, as that's a religious belief. And another thing that I will be doing on here is talking about my religion, Alafia. So um, I'm inviting you guys to like just come along and like learn with me and stuff like that. And I have hopes to benefit humanity. Um, so I'm a priest of Alafia. That's kind of the only thing I know how to do so far. So everything else comes after that. Um, on this channel. Once again, I'm very nervous. I'm just restating stuff. My jaw is tight. My tongue is just basically swollen in my mouth. I can't say anything properly, and I'm messing up the whole thing. But I'm gonna persevere because I feel like this might be endearing and might even help like listeners and viewers come to terms with the fact that when you do something, you're gonna be nervous and it might go to shit, but we still put it out there. We keep pushing. We learn every day. So, what do I like doing? I like learning. You could have inferred that from my intro. That's possible. I like learning. I like dramas, like uh, what's it called? Like video dramas, like series and stuff. Oh, I love them. I love them so much. It's so nice to watch like someone's life and struggles and like their victories, their triumphs, their fails, like narrated to me in a visual medium. It's glorious. I love it. I absolutely love it. I can't get away from it. And sometimes my studies suffer because of it. That's horrible. I hate that. But I love the drama, and so it always happens. I'm coming to terms with it, and I think I should put aside time to do that specifically since I do like it and it does make me have emotions that are positive. Um, right now, I don't know because I have a lot of stuff to do. So I don't really know how that's gonna go, but I really think that's what I should do so that I don't uh, shoot myself in the foot. So I don't like lessen my own self esteem. Because I don't want to like watch the dramas and then come out feeling like, oh, I didn't do enough stuff today. I just procrastinated. And it's all because of drama. You know, I don't want to feel like that. I want to be like, oh, yay, I did a lot of stuff today. And like, oh my God, I got further in my drama and things like that. But I don't have that done yet. So I'll do that at some point. My favorite dramas right now are Korean dramas and Chinese dramas because for me, Western dramas just give propaganda all the time. All the time. It's always American exceptionalism. It's always the status quo. It's always superheroes. It's not really realistic anymore. It's not lifelike. It feels fake, you know? And like, oh my God, so many people agree with me concerning specifically like, don't kill me, please. But specifically Doctor Strange that recently came out. It was like really badly animated, and I heard it's because like they rushed their animators and it was crunch basically. And I think those in the video game industry will understand that. The whole crunch cycle thing that they make you do in corporate um, creativity. Right. So I think that was the reason it was that badly animated, like the CGI. And I see it so many like times, so many places across Western media, which is really sad because we're in like the apex of technology so far, because it's gonna get so much more photorealistic as we progress, and we're only making smaller and smaller computer chips, which means we can calculate more and more because we're putting less storage on less space. It's crazy. Technology is evolving at a point where I could be fake completely. Like my voice could be generated, I could be generated, a full simulation with a fucking personality, and no one would ever know. It's horrible because we don't have proper regulation. But we'll talk about that another day. It's a subject for another day. And on this channel, we get to explore that in a way that's bouncy and warm and filled with love and hugs. Isn't that so nice? I love that. I love that so much. To have a place where we can study together and not have all the pressures of society weighing down on us. I'm very excited to be here with you guys. Please let me drink water. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Okay. I think I'm talking a bit too high. Just because I'm nervous. So I'm gonna take my voice down a register to kind of give myself a bit more comfort, and that will enable me to talk quicker. So yeah. So my favorite shows right now, my favorite, well, not right now, but Strong Woman Do Bong Soon was one I really liked when I was in uh human high school. Uh, I haven't seen it in a while though, so it would be nice to like Netflix party that, or like, like stream it together on Discord or something, just so we can like chat about it. It would be nice to like chat about it and watch it together. But I'm really talkative when it comes to movies. So if it does work out, you guys would have to bear with me. My emotions are a wreck right now and I want to fix it. I do. But it ran away. Really want to schedule time for that as well. Um, Anyway, one I did watch recently, although a little bit back, was The Sword and the Brocade. It's a Chinese drama, and um, I really liked our protagonist, she, but I don't really know about a lot of other people in the show. Even Ling Yi, I think, or How Yi, yeah, How Yi. Well, that's his title, right? So yeah, Ling Yi. Even like Ling Yi, I didn't really like him. Um, but after watching other dramas, he's one of the better love interests, to be honest. And that makes me a little bit sad. Um, because, thinking about it a little bit harder, she kind of is a child bride in a way. I think she's 19 when she marries him, and he's like 30 something or 20 something. It's a topic for another day. It's a topic for another day. We need to talk about it as a society, but that's not one of the things I want to start on. So it's a topic for another day. But I really liked her. She was very determined, very self-aware, very conscious, very kind. She was strong. She's been through a lot in her life, and if you guys want to go watch it, that's fine. But, I'm going to refrain from talking about it as like a show, any of them really as a show, in case we want to talk about it together at another point, which would be nice to do together as like one of those things that don't involve politics, because we can't always talk about politics considering the high toll of just gore and distress that's involved with politics these days. Not these days, like forever. That's just involved with politics. People die every day, and people die in horrendous ways, and you can't always ingest that. You can't always be there for that. And that's perfectly okay. It's perfectly normal. We're not supposed to be seeing this much trauma. We're not supposed to be seeing this much stuff unfold at this rate with this much depth. We're not supposed to be disconnected to everybody around the world. So it's okay that we get overwhelmed. It's overwhelming. Um, so we're gonna talk about that, but there has to be times where we're not really talking about that and we put that away from our space. It's very important that we keep our mental, physical, and spiritual health. These are some of the things I'm also going to be doing on this channel. So one is the rules of decorum, right? I really do enjoy my decorum. I enjoy my tranquility, and I would love if we could keep the scholarly space that I'm trying to create tranquil and uh, decorous, right? For the rules of decorum, there are a lot of them because life is a lot, right? Right? Life is a lot. So there's not like they aren't set rules, but I do some of them are set rules. For the set rules, I'll put them up at some point. But they aren't set rules because, well, a lot of things happen. So as they happen, I'll try to regulate them in lines with the principles of life, which we'll also learn. Now, all of this is based on alafia and alafia. 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 Okay, my pronunciation is off for that, but forgive me. Translated to English, that means peace. The religion is peace. It's the cultivation of peace, the emanation of peace from your being, and the welcoming and what's it called? The welcoming and nurturing peace in our lives and in our society. Yeah, so it's based on those principles that I'll be regulating everything. So next favorite right now, the one I just finished yesterday was Story of Yang Shigong. And oh my god, I love Wei Yingluo. I love her so much. She's so determined. She's so competent. She is so loyal, so kind, so giving. So, well, I don't like that she's a bit self-sacrificing, but she has a good what's it called? Compass of morality. Like what's that called? She has a good she has a good um um she can tell right from wrong, Sha. She can tell right from wrong. She has a really good, like, oh my god, there's a word for it. Like she has a good sense of justice. Right. She has a good sense. Oh, Mike fell. She has a good sense of justice, and she's just such a good role model. Um, yeah, I think at first watch, my mind could change on second watching, but right now I am living, loving, dying for her. Like, she is great. I love her. Her story is very turbulent, and she loses everyone she loves. It's really devastating um, for her, probably. And just a moment of silence for, people who lose a lot in life. And I just hope peace goes to them. Right. So moving on to my other likes, apart from dramas and learning, I like culture. I really love culture. Humans are some of my favorite beings because they have a more complex culture than other animals on Earth. That is, outside, bugs, because bugs have lived here a long, 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 long time. Trees, they were the first people to be here. So they also have complex cultures. Fungus, for oh my god, for fuck's sake. Fungus cultures. That is a pun. It's a pun. Okay. Okay, so fungus cultures as well. Very complex. So apart from that, humans have the most complex ape culture. So there's that, but they're also very violent. But there's also, it's a bit more subjective than that. There's a lot of perspectives to it. Um, but generally, human culture is so different in every region. Like there are rainforest humans and desert humans. There are so many kinds of humans, plateau humans, safari humans. Oh my god, humans are just all over the world. There are snow humans and mountain humans of various climates. You guys survive anywhere. I'm a human god myself, personally. I'm a god of humanity, born from humanity, um, made to serve humanity, things like that. Right? I'm not in, just sorry. disclaimer, I'm not in service to you. It's actually the other way around. You are in service to me. Hello. But I am in service to a direction humanity can head in. If that makes sense. That does make sense because I am here at the perfect time. So you understand what I'm saying. It's so fascinating. I'm so fascinated. I love that I'm here. It took a long time to complete this assignment. It took a long time to complete this assignment, and I'm finally here. I've been here before, obviously. But I'm glad I'm here now. It's never been this easy. You know what I mean? It wasn't this easy in. Okay, I'm going on a tangent. So I'm gonna go back because I have to get through this document. Because this is a debut. I have all the time in the world to get to know you guys. You guys have all the time in the world to get to know me. And I have all the time in the world to talk about it or answer your questions about it. We have so much we're gonna do together. So let's get through this document. And the sooner I make this pilot, the sooner I can get to actually being with you guys. So, I love culture. I love it. Gobble it up. Yes, it's my favorite thing. I'm currently kind of obsessed with uncovering my Yoruba culture, right? Because unfortunately, I am still going to be bound to the body. I'm bound to until it dies, and then I will come back. But for now, I'm Yoruba, and that is amazing. So I want to know more about what that means. So I'll be doing that here as well. I'll be learning everything with you guys. Isn't that so exciting? We get to learn so much. Give me a second. I'm going to drink water. Okay. So I'm also looking at familiarizing myself, introducing myself. I'm being introduced through media, of course, to Hindu culture. I believe it's Hindu culture because so far from what I know, obviously it is a subcontinent, so it's really large and people are going to be the same around it. So there are various ethnicities on the subcontinent of India or Bharat. And I believe there are the Tamils in the south and the Hindus in the north. However, I don't think it's that simple. So there's probably there is a lot more depth to that. And I can't wait to know that depth. I can't wait to understand that. But through media, I've been sort of introduced to the Hindu culture, not the Hindu culture, just Hindu people, introductions to Hindu people. The media I'm talking about it varies, but usually Shah Rukh Khan or Amitabh Bachchan are in it. So there's that. There's Kajol. There's oh my god, Eureka, right? Eureka? Yeah, I think, yeah. So usually those people, I've seen Kabhi Kushi Kabhi Gum, I've seen Joda Akbar. None of the people I mentioned are Joda Akbar, but I've seen that as well. There's Arab and North African architecture, and by Arab I mean the Middle East, quote unquote, because that doesn't mean anything. It's really bad geographic description. But yeah, usually Islamic states, um, Arabia, but you know, Saudi Arabia, but others don't share that name. So I want to learn how to refer to everyone in quotes, just broad general. Oh shit. Sorry. I'm a bit nervous because this is a touchy subject and I don't want to get it wrong and hurt anyone. But the thing is, I'm going to hurt people. So it's only that I can do my best to make better what I've said wrong. And I hope I can do that over the course of my time with you guys. So, usually Islamic states. So, yeah. So, Islamic states. I believe it's architecture inspired by Islam. Islam. Islam is what I think the correct pronunciation is. Islam is how English speakers pronounce it, I believe. I'm not really sure. I really want to know though. I want to know everything. I like knowing, generally. So Egyptian architecture, not the pyramids, the actual architecture, because I see a lot of lotus, the blue lotus, the blue lotus. I should slow down. Okay, I think I see a lot of blue lotus inspirations in the architecture, most especially the pillars. So I'm very interested in architecture, Gothic, Moorish. Well, that's for Europe, West Europe. I don't know anything about Eastern Europe. Um, we're gonna talk about propaganda later. We're gonna talk about propaganda later and the confines of our understanding. We're gonna talk about the reasons they're confined, but not today. So I also love African fashions. I love Qing, Ming, and Song fashions and culture. So that's the Qing dynasty of China, the Ming dynasty of China, and the Song dynasty of China. I love Tang art, the Tang dynasty. To be honest, the only reason I know anything about the Tang dynasty, I don't even know if it is the Tang dynasty, but Wu Zetian, right? I should just hold this, right? Wu Zetian. So she was the only empress of China, right? And I think she ruled during the Tang dynasty. I'm not really sure. So let me just Google that really quickly. Anyway, that's actually the only reason I'm interested in that dynasty. I want to watch. Oh, it's the Zhou dynasty. Okay, so wrong dynasty. That's perfectly fine. So I'll just change the dynasty. The Zhou dynasty. I think the Tan dynasty is where I think Wu Daozi is from, the artist. So there's a lot to learn about across the world from the Egyptians, one of the oldest cataloged cultures, the Chinese, one of the oldest cataloged cultures, the Indus Valley civilizations going back to a long time ago. Just there's a lot that's fuzzy. There's a lot I need to remember. There's a lot I want to know. So, yeah. I love the fashion though. It's very easy to get the fashion from a glance, you know what I mean? As opposed to the culture. which is very rich and complex. So right now it's fashions, but we're looking into culture for the future. I like European female dress in the 1850s, which I know is a bad look considering everything that they were doing to my people at that time. Very, very bad. I just like the bell skirt and the closeness of the bodice coupled with the corset, right? Or was it the stays at the time? I think it was the corset. Yeah, I think it was the corset. I'm not sure. But I just liked, I guess, the underwear, the bell shaped, and the bodice. Um, but yeah, that's it for culture right now. At least that's what's written here. We're gonna know more as we progress. I'm really excited to get to know you guys. I don't really know if you guys are excited to know me, but at this point, it does not matter because it will matter later to those who did stay past this part, right? Because those will be my uh that will be my community. This I hope this introduction goes well, and I do hope I retain a lot of you in my community. But it doesn't always go like that. So I want to be realistic. This isn't the first time I've tried to debut, so I might sound a bit harsh. I'm I'm not gonna apologize because unfortunately this this is not how harsh I get. Though I don't want to be harsh, but the state of the world requires not harshness. Obviously, I want to lead through love and I want to lead through peace, right? But there's a lot of culling that needs to happen. I am dark skinned because I am African, right? If you um, didn't see that, I am Yoruba, right? And there's a lot of racism online. So I can't really confidently say that this is my audience. And I just want to say that so you guys don't misunderstand me. Um, so, yeah, that's why I don't want to say that I'm keeping this audience in particular, but I do hope that I keep most of you because I would like to learn with everybody, but that's not realistic. So, you know, I don't even know why I started on this tangent. I go on a lot of those, so bear with me. But I also think it's kind of better for streaming, but I don't want to talk a lot because I have problems with my body. My body has problems. Um, it was inevitable. I wasn't very um professional in my possession of this body, I guess. I could have been better, but we are where we are. So other likes are art. I love art, though I don't really know my influences yet. I want to know more about that. But I always processed my emotions through art, whether it was music or like painting, drawing, and stuff. My earthly father was actually a preacher in Christianity, and I used to be on the choir. I don't do that anymore. I picked up smoking as a habit. So yeah, I don't do that anymore. I'm not on the choir, but I do want to learn how to sing again. It was really nice. I want to be a songbird. And on the note of music, there's the sitar, the guzheng, the kora, the piano, the organ. Ah! So many good instruments to play. Like I said, you guys kind of make the best shit on this planet, for real. Other species kind of don't make music as much as they do with like their bodies. And well, it's not it's not music when it's in pheromones, it's chemical signals. And I don't think it can be seen as dancing in that case, but you make conscious music. That is a step in the right direction. There are so many things that I feel humanity doesn't appreciate. You no longer marvel at the giant wonders of life, the things that are just insanely normalized. Like most of you, I'm probably sure don't know how a computer works, which is fine, like you weren't taught. None of us were taught. But, that's also a marvel. Like, how did we go from sticks and stones to fucking computer generated images and computer generated voices and, you know, small phones that can process giant chunks of information in milliseconds? That's something to marvel at, and it's a shame we don't know about it. But that's what we're here for, to learn about everything. Everything. I'm so excited. I don't like. So my dislikes. We're reading my dislikes now. I don't like bigots, right? If you couldn't tell, I hope you could tell. I don't like bigots, and that's everything that means, right? I don't want them here. I don't want them here at all. I don't like warmongers, so yeah. I don't like sexists, racists, all the ists, right? As a black female presenting human being, I've experienced a lot of that, and I'm fucking tired of it, so I really don't want it here. I don't like lust, right? There's nothing wrong with sex. Actually, in my religion, it's a sacred, very normal thing. Humans are apes. You are genetically coded to spread that, and you do it by a very pleasurable process that wasn't necessary in evolution, but you specifically chose to do it because you liked it, and so you have the parts to like it even more. So go for it, right? However, the projection of those feelings, of those needs onto people who don't want them is fucked. And we should not do that. So I don't like that here either. I don't like indecorous qualities in people. Because, like I said, humans are great for culture and stuff, but they're very violent. And that's saying that broadly. Over time, we'll learn what that means. But yeah, so I don't like that violence. I don't like those pushy qualities. I don't like indecorous behavior in general. So I will always remind us the rules of decorum. And I hope that we can, if you don't follow everything, at least keep them in your heart. Like, keep them as something you think about, as something you know, just for here. If you don't want to do that, go somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, generally just observe decorum. Be nice to the people around you, and be nice to yourself. I don't like capitalism. Just, you know, not that I'm a monarchist. I just want people to be people, and capitalism is inherently anti-human. Like, everyone is working all the time. No one even has cultures anymore. You know what I mean? Everyone just looks the same everywhere these days. Buildings look the same. Nothing is made prettily anymore. Cities are dirty and smelly and destroyed, and they weren't always like this. You know what I mean? So, I like pretty shit, and humanity is losing its beauty in this system, so I don't like the system. I don't like organized religion. I happen to be in a faith myself, but there are qualities I don't like. I'll get into that later. These are all like really touchy, giant subjects, so I don't want to do them now because this is an intro and my voice is already getting tired. Usually, I just, work with you guys. There are studies, there are reaction to the studies, reactions to the things that are said. But generally, I'm not talking for an hour at a time. I don't really have the capacity for that. Which is why I said I'm not a streamer. I'm not very conventional in the way streamers are like required to do some stuff. I can't really do all that stuff, which I find fine, it's okay for me to not be able to do that. I shrunk. God fucking damn it. Why? Okay, I shrunk, which I didn't want to shrink. I don't know what's going on there. Let me try to fix that real quick. No, that's crazy because it was already quite big before. And I get smaller. What the fuck? I already made it quite large. I don't know what to do right now. Here I am on the screen. So my calves. Hello. Hello. I look like a fish. I'm not even moving. Ugh, that's too much then. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm so tiny. Was this even worth it? I wasn't even. Oh! Oh, fuck! Okay, I know what happened. I know what happened. There, I think that's what happened. Yep, so that's been happening this whole time. And I didn't even know that. See? There's so much stuff going wrong. I'm not even working anymore. I'm just stiff right now. Right. So that's what happened. So I'm just gonna make that like that. And then I'm going to put her there. Hello. So it's gonna be just me for the rest of the, which is really short. You guys saw how short the document was. So yeah, that's it. For not not that that's it right now, but that's all that's there. But yeah, okay, so I don't like organized religion. I don't like patriarchy. The fact that humanity puts half of its population down and tells them that they are inherently submissive, but then uses violence to reinforce that, it's kind of weird. Not only that it doesn't happen in most other species on the planet, but also because it's inherently an L, you know what I mean? You're kind of shirking half your labor force. It's stupid. It's a bad plan. But, we'll talk about it later. I don't like combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell. I don't like patriarchy combined with organized religion. It's so toxic. What the fuck, bro? You can't link someone's afterlife, someone's reincarnation. You can't tell someone that they're gonna reincarnate in a pit of boiling fucking lava or fire or some shit because they don't want to submit to a man. It's kind of fucked. It's horrible. Fuck, it's kind of fucked. It's high-key fucked. I don't like greed, right? Greed, root of all evil. I don't like everything. I generally dislike most things, which is why I'm saying it's not going to be, I'm not going to keep most of you. It's really hard to please me. So, so work very hard, okay? I'm rooting for you guys. The kind of content I make. So there's lots of reading and learning, as I said, the whole fucking time. That was basically all I said. Jesus fucking Christ. I do the occasional silliness, you know. It's necessary to life, you know. One needs to keep themselves happy. If you're not happy, your life is gonna suffer. You know, you're gonna constantly see the fact that you're not happy. You're gonna profligate, proliferate. You're gonna make more unhappiness because you're so aware of your unhappiness. I'm gonna do sermons for peace and stuff and the propagation of peace, keeping up peace as a culture, keeping a piece as a habit, stuff like that. Right. I'm also gonna do lectures. So this is amateur sociology, basically. Seeing how the world works. There's gonna be lectures on history. Is there gonna be homework? I don't really believe in homework. But I do believe in classwork, so there might be classwork. There probably is not gonna be homework. Oh no. Oh, okay. There's probably not gonna be homework, but there is probably gonna be classwork. I also am gonna be doing project creation. So this is just you guys watching me make stuff, like art, campaigns, animations, videos, models, programs, just watching me make stuff in general. You know what I mean? Worlds, books, papers, shit. I make a lot of shit, bro. I'm really excited to make that. Am I stiff again? Oh, okay. I make a lot of stuff, and I'm really excited to make them with you. I don't know what's going on. To be honest, the light isn't on, so it could be because of that. Right. That's it. That's it. That's the whole paper. I made it through the whole paper. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, so that's it for the pilot debut thing. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm gonna work hard so that I can post this and meet you guys. I'm a bit tired now. My mortal body is very weak. So I have to go now to rest, but I'll be back. I hope you guys will be here too. Goodbye. See you later. My mom always tells me to say see you later and never goodbye. So see you later. And if I don't see you, good morning, good afternoon, and good night.